Welcome everybody to Pop Friction Super. As usual, I am your host, Jonathan Wayne, the Juggernaut, Mr. Sexy. Anyway, I've had the worst. I have the worst time making videos. Like, seriously, it's terrible. But I think I got shit figured out. So, we're just going to knock these out. Some of these are from, let's see, a couple of them are from last week. Let's go ahead and get the one from last week out of the way. I think there was one or two last week, as in the week before last comic book day. Ignited. What a piece of shit. Terrible cover. The cover looks like, this is Ignited number 2, by the way. Looks like an advertisement for a shitty CW show. And that's what they're going for. They're hoping to get this shit on television or a movie. No one's reading it, so I highly doubt no one would watch it either. The artwork's passable. It's so stupid. It's just boring. You get the origin of the gay flag pride parade guy. He can't talk, so he only communicates via text. Can't get off the goddamn table. Every fucking video. I think this would be interesting. This needs to be like a short series, because this is not going to go on forever. This character here, I think it would be interesting if she realizes these other fucks are just, like, they're the bad guys. They're doing horrible shit to people. They are terrorists, not heroes. And then she, maybe she finds some other guys, girls, with special abilities, and they have to take these fucks down. That's the only way it would be interesting. And I don't think that's the way it's going. Can't get off the goddamn table. I'm also going to pick this up. This is on my pull list. Just because I like Devin Grayson. She's an okay writer. She used to be anyway. I haven't read anything of hers in years. But I know it's going to be trash, because right here it says, in the tagline, Social Justice Warrior. Why put that in the tagline when SJWs have ruined comic books almost to the point of extinction? Nobody's going to read that other than me, probably. Got some previews. It's garbage. That's from last week. Action Comics 1012. Cover. Not exciting. I was lost. I hadn't read anything before this one. So, I don't know. I don't like the artwork. Photo tracing. Most of it, I don't know about that, but these are definitely photos of his friends and family, co-workers or some shit. Barely any Superman in it. It's about some other character I've never heard of. Some split personality, superhero, villain thing. And then Leviathan shows up. But this is Action Comics, and there's hardly any action in it. Whereas the Superman comic, all action. I think he's got them mixed up. Bendis, fix it. Superman should be the one, and it kind of is, I guess. It's more about Superman and his supporting cast, but there's lots of action in it. And this one, there's nothing in here happening. Nothing happening at all. Okay, we got Soulfire number 1 from Aspen Comics, Volume 8. Came into this blind, but I enjoyed it. I will, of course, pick up the second and third issues. But I'm intrigued. The artwork's solid. Cover's fantastic. The colors are fantastic, especially on this cover. Jesus, look at that. That is beautiful. I love the designs. I'm going to go back and pick up, I almost bought them yesterday at Books A Million. The first volume of the trades of this and Fathom. They had them both at Books A Million. I'm not really reviewing these, am I? But we'll just do the recommend and not recommend thing, just because I'm so far behind. No recommendation. No recommendation. Recommend. This is from this week. I didn't do a look at my sack video. Highly recommend this. Still some world building going on. Some cool shit with the Geomancer. Rye kicks a alligator man's ass. Just read it. Just read it. Recommend this. Cover is garbage. The interior art is digital painting, which I'm usually not a fan of. But this is good, solid shit. Fun comic. Blade versus Wolverine. They really don't even fucking fight each other, I guess. They kind of do for like a second. Good stuff. This takes place in the past. Recommend. No recommendation on this one. Excellent cover by Chris Pacello. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Interior artwork is just terrible. Good storytelling, good camera angles and all that, but these faces are fucking horrible. And if you've been reading X-Men or Captain America the last 20 years, you know everything that's in here. I don't know why the internet was like, oh my god, all these revelations. Captain America was the first weapon in the Weapon Plus program. Yeah, we knew that. We've known that for a while. We've also known that one of the previous weapons prior to Wolverine was they experimented on animals. Yeah, big deal. So forth, so on, blah, blah, blah. They really skim over the Phantom X death and how EVA is still, alive and active, or Eva. I don't recommend this. It's unless you've never read anything about this, I guess you can read it. Oh, and they were also all, oh my god, Venom was Weapon 5, and Weapon 9 was possibly Deadpool. I don't like the idea of Deadpool being Weapon 9 because that means he was before Wolverine. That just seems stupid. I hate Deadpool. He's in everything. He's got to be a part of every fucking comic. I don't care much for the movies. I think he's fucking ridiculous. But that's just my opinion. He could have been like Weapon. And I always thought he was an offshoot of the Weapon Plus program, like a side project. Like there was the main Weapon Plus program. And then, I don't know. But the Venom thing is fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Because first of all, Venom is the specific symbiote's name that bonded with Eddie Brock. That's its name. It's not a random thing that symbiotes say. Carnage is the symbiote's name that bonded with Cletus Cassidy, so forth, so on. They're not all called Venom. I don't know why Marvel does it. Marvel forgets things. They have the shittiest fucking editors. They're symbiotes. They're not all Venoms. I don't like the idea that Venom or symbiotes were a part of the Weapon Plus program. I think that's shitty. Why is Man-Thing a part of it? I don't know what the fuck this is. But we're getting another one. Weapon Plus. Weapons free. No recommendation. And oh my god, this one. Jesus. First of all, I saw the cover. Carnageized. And all these Carnage things. And I was like, oh, fuck. I hate Carnage. I hate Venom. Oh, man. Artwork's good, though. Luckily, it has nothing to do with the story. It's just a variant cover. Stop this shit, Marvel. Stop it. This issue is super fucking boring. They literally sit in a hot tub the entire time. I mean, you got some shit with Black Panther and Coulson, but I don't care much for either one of those characters. Blade has a baby Man-Thing for some reason. He flirts with ugly She-Hulk. I don't see why. She's super unattractive now. Squadron Supreme shows up. But really, they just sit in, the Avengers themselves sit in a hot tub. And it's boring, boring, boring. And I hate ever since Thor Ragnarok came out, a movie I'm not a fan of because it's silly. It treats Thor like a joke, like he's a moron. But ever since then, Jason Aaron has kind of written Thor that way, especially in this issue. Thor is a fucking idiot. He's dumb as shit. And I hate that he makes him say, huzzah! He says it right here. He says it several times throughout this run. He's never said that before. I think it's terrible. No recommendation on this one. Then we got this Young Guns 2019 sketchbook. Some decent art in here. Most of these guys are in their fucking 30s and 40s probably. I don't know why they're Young Guns. I've never understood the Young Guns kind of thing, but I recommend it if you want to see some sketches. Okay, hold on. Leviathan, Event Leviathan issue 2. Fantastic issue. Nothing but talking heads though. It's Batman and the Red Hood talking, but it's kind of gripping. This is Bendis at his best. He's really good at just talking. You got some Plastic Man. Plastic Man meets Leviathan. I won't give him away the end. But I don't know why people are shitting all over Bendis at DC. Because I think he's reinvigorated. I think this is the best writing he's done in 10 years or more. He got bored at Marvel. He got bored at Marvel around the Marvel Heroic Age. Like like that stuff was okay. And then after that, he's just been kind of bored. I did enjoy his Uncanny X-Men, but not new X-Men, just Uncanny X-Men, or all new X-Men. The story with Cyclops and those guys, like that shit was good. Not great, but good. All new X-Men was garbage, and everything after that he's written for Marvel has been terrible. But his DC stuff is fucking good. I don't know what people are going on about. Recommend this. I went back and bought Young Justice #1 by Bendis. Terrible cover. I mean, good artwork, but terrible cover. The artwork in here is fantastic. I am going to pick up the other ones. I think they're on issue 7 now. I recommend that. I'm usually not fond of teen comics. I used to love them when I was a teen and in my early 20s, because I could still relate to them. But since then, I just haven't been able to. But this is just fun. I remember most of these characters from the 90s when I read the original Young Justice. So it was fun. I recommend that. Like I said, I'm going to get the rest of them. Year of the Villain. Superman #13, The Offer. It's flashback to Jor-El on Krypton. There's some Thanagarians and all this stuff, and it's about the last day. I enjoy it. I recommend that. Did get some other stuff here. Got this at Ollie's. Color Your Own Age of Ultron. Just got it for the artwork. A lot of Brian Hitch. Artwork. Suitable for framing some of this. This will never be colored, by the way. Recommend that, just because I like it. I did get Man of Steel, well, it's not really a volume 1, it's just Man of Steel by Brian Bendis. I recommend that. I recommend volume 1 of Superman by Bendis. Hawkman, volume 1, Robert Venditti and Brian Hitch. Dope as fuck. I don't even like Hawkman. I do love Brian Hitch, but man, this is good stuff. If I were going to do a dope-ass comic of the week for last week, it would have been this. Even though it's a trade. Recommend that. Immortal Men. Volume. The End of Forever. The New Age of Heroes. Jim Lee. Ryan Benjamin. I bought this thinking Jim Lee was doing the artwork. Because I'd seen him do a lot of sketches online and all that shit. So I ordered it. I didn't buy this at the store. Very disappointed. I don't care much for the story. The artwork, for the most part, is not good. And Jim Lee only did, I believe, I added it up, 8 pages of art in the first issue. And I don't recommend it. What else did I get? Oh, I got this. Throwback. I like Patrick Gleason's artwork. I think I showed y'all. I do recommend this. I'll be getting volume 2. There's only 2 volumes of it. Just fun stuff. More videos coming later. All right. Let's go through the recommend pile just one more time. Superman 13, Young Justice 1, Event Leviathan 2, sketchbook thing. Blade vs. Wolverine, Fallen World number 3, Soulfire number 1, yes. And the trades if you want to see those again. Hawkman, Superman Volume 1, Man of Steel, which comes before this, and this old coloring book I found at Ollie's. Peace.